shit, and I don't give a fuck.
Get hype. Come on. Alright, y'all heard it.
Shut up. Put him on the phone. Shut up. Put him on the phone. Praat no stam 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 on the phone. Praat.
Alright. Gentlemen, good evening once again. We are here for the second semi-final. Hello to everyone in the channel. We got SvG.Infamous up against ChrisCuz's PuLse.Elevate team. Guys, thank you for joining me for the second game.
Thank you, Spitzy.
We're just waiting for some of the remaining players to join the server. Carl's joining on up. They got one player left to join up
So,
with SvG. Yeah?
Do we have confirmation on the map, Spitzy?
Not yet. They will still have to do their defib. So the guys get to see that. But my piece of paper is all ready to go in terms of writing all this down. Did you see the photo I posted? The other papers?
No, actually.
You should check it up. It's in the Battlefield group, and it's also on my Facebook page, where I posted the 2 pieces of paper I've been using to write down all these scores and the bands and stuff like that. Because it's just better, you know, and give the viewers a nice little recap so we don't miss out anything and keep things going. I think we're gonna have the defib though. It should be outside on the helipad. I don't know. Maybe these players. They did a little bit of
squad perks up here.
Is it?
A little bit of squad perking up here.
Chris knows all about the hacks when it comes to competitive. So Chris, your PuLse first team? Any specific stuff you guys focused on leading up to this? I don't know. Get hype, you know, shit like that, or you guys
A
just
little bit of hype, just trying to, you know, play online, you know, for the money.
word life, dude. So it's just oh shit, my bad. It's actually not your Elevate team. It's your Evolve.
No, it's Evolve.
Team. My bad.
Evolve.
Oh, fix it
Elevate
now.
is the
Is your
second,
team?
or Envy is the second, and
Yeah.
Elevate the third. But you know, like those two brother teams, they
Word.
don't know who thinks. They all think they're actually the first team, so
Yeah, I mean, isn't that
doesn't
just
really matter.
a natural PuLse mentality throughout most of it, right?
Guys are just full of shit.
And Chris is allowed to say that.
Got to, on, you know.
This is your franchise, so
Open, you know.
you know how it be. So I fixed that cuck now. It says Evolve. So
My
that's
God.
sorted out. Stream is live. Got some viewers all up in this ish. Joker's got the bomb. Don't know sure if he's gonna plant yet. We'll have to see what happens. But I think SvG is still waiting on one more. Terror, Scooby, Tap Out, Fear, and Godlike should be coming back. I don't know what happened to him. Was here just now? PuLse just practicing the aim as they shoot each other inside the tower. Mic opening up a bit there.
That's
Okay.
the thing you do with your friends every now and then. We like
Yeah.
sit down, you know, have a bit of a talk, shoot each other. Of course, here the entire point is to build up immunity for bullets. Is how it is. If you guys don't know, this is a very medical explanation. Just like when you take, you know, a shot from the doctor, it's the same thing here. You get shot from a 9mm, 45 ACP, you know, all the way up to a 44 mag and a 308. That way you build up immunity bit by bit. Now,
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, if you die, it sort of just happens. It comes with the territory, but you know, it's definitely playable.
Yeah, that's how it be. Just make sure I'm getting comments everywhere, so hopefully sound is active, everything is active, so
We need to get all of the guys from Battlefield ZA in here. So, if any of you are watching this and are probably within the Battlefield South Africa group, tell literally everyone to come and watch.
yeah. Chris, just spam it there on your profile, please, so your girlfriend and her friends can see you
Just
in
be like,
action.
oh, this is what my guy does, or my my girl does.
And you can tell them
Oh.
you tell them you're best friends with me. I'm single. I live in
Hey, man.
Joburg.
If
Maybe you guys know somebody up here. I don't know.
maybe if anybody has a cousin in Brussels, Belgium, hit me up too.
Shit, man, I'm full of crap, eh?
I mean, yeah, sure. If you guys don't know, he is a very professional caster in South Africa. That's,
Thank you,
you
Milosh.
know,
I
Spitzy,
appreciate
so
that.
I'm giving the go ahead. If you
Thank
know
you.
anyone that's free and want to learn Battlefield,
Guys, you hit it.
sure Spitz-
You're first. Ballistix Masters ZA semi-finals 2. DFIB will happen now. Milosh, giving me my accreditation. I'll take it. Thank you,
I'm
buddy.
still waiting for my accreditation.
Yeah,
from other
but
people.
I'll take it from you. In South Africa, anybody that's international that says shit like that, we immediately accept it as being the truth because you are internationally recognized. So I will take that. But no, dude, thank you so much. Remember, I did learn a few of these things from you, from when we co-casted the Crucial Cup earlier in the year and was it earlier in this year, right?
Yep.
Or last
Yep.
year? Yeah.
In 2016.
Yeah, dude, I
Second
can't
one.
remember, dude. My work, dude.
I think it
work.
was March or something.
February or
Yeah,
March.
dude. Jesus, work, dude. Fuck my life. My life has been hectic, dude. It's live. Jesus, Reno, dude. Calm down. It's
Yes.
live, bro. 1 minute delay, as usual.
Apparently, there's a slumber party. Oh boy, I might have to come down to South Africa then.
Where's the summer party? At the helipad?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah. Fear will be the defurber for SvG as usual.
Someone gonna sleep.
I've actually never seen this in my entire life. So
Pulse, Chris, who does the defurbing for this team? It's Joke, isn't it?
Depends which way the wind blows. in the
Ah,
snow.
yes. And then lock as the wind is blowing towards the left side of the screen right now. As you can see the spray coming off the mountains. So it could either be west or east, south or north.
Still can't see with this
south
glare.
as well.
Yeah, it could be either way. Wait. Isn't there a compass on? No, it's tabletop view.
Oh
doesn't
yeah,
have a compass.
actually, yeah. You can view it.
Oh
on the
yes,
map.
yeah. The wind is
It's
blowing
blowing.
towards. It's actually northeast, guys.
There you go.
Yeah. So
Oh,
Forsaken loses to Fear.
Oh,
Dude, he went for that
bad.
prone dive, and then he just laid there.
Standing there.
He just knew. Forsaken just knew. So I guess the win today was not in favor of Forsaken, and SvG win the defib, so they will have first ban. And we'll keep the thing live, so I can keep the list going here. So Parasol is out from SvG, no surprise there, and it's not their favorite map. Chris, do you guys particularly have anything that you guys enjoy, or this first team enjoys quite a bit from a map point of view?
To be honest, I think mostly guys like Siege. That's always the go-to map for a bit of infantry play.
Yeah.
And
I personally would like to see some Dawnbreaker.
Dude, I agree
think-
with you, Milosh.
I think Dawnbreaker is a really good map when it comes to, I mean, to compare it to people that might not really understand what I'm talking about. It's a lot like your, how do I say this? It's a lot like playing Train or Cobblestone
Yes.
in
Yes.
CS. It's one of the maps that's, one, still fairly unexplored. I mean, especially in the ZA scene. But there's so many set pieces around it. There's a lot of different locations that you can play flanks. It's a wide enough map where flanks are actually devastating on a map like that.
Yeah.
So it's more in depth than Shanghai. Shanghai is more like your
then yeah,
it's more like your overpass or something like that.
Yeah. It's similar, I would say, Shanghai is almost basically like lockers, but just no roofs and shit. You know what I mean? 3 lanes, left, right, center, and you just go at it from there. So Zavod is now out, so SvG will give us our third map, right?
SVG is normally very strong on Zavod.
Yeah, so I see your boys choosing to get rid of it there. So smart play by Forsaken there. So far we have Parasol eliminated, Heinen, Goldwood Railway, which is not a surprise for me from SvG. I think they particularly don't like that map as well. And then PuLse going with a good strategical ban there on Zavod. So I'm just waiting for SvG to basically decide how this is going to go. So let's gonna choose that third map quickly. Damn it. Chris, I don't know about you, dude, but it's pretty cold in Joburg today.
Freezing. It's been raining here all day. Bit of snow.
What?
Close. Yeah. Bit of snow in the mountains. Not too far from where I live.
Do you
Yeah.
live in like do you live on Operation Lockers or
A little
like,
bit.
actually in Joburg?
No, he's not in Joburg. He's
where?
He's further down on the coast there.
The beach.
Close to
Alright.
the beach, bro.
I mean, this is for you guys. This is the end of winter, really, right?
Yeah, we're coming up into spring. Well, technically we've broken spring, but it's still
So you just have every now and then there's a cold bit of cold.
Cold front.
yeah. So Siege will be first, Dawn will be second, and
The
Lockers will be your
Recorded.
tiebreaker.
Siege and Dawn.
Yeah, so we will see some Dawn action.
Yeah, I love that.
Born ready, easy ready, guys. Notice how they take Milosh's word over mine, eh? Jesus. I do so much work for these oaks, eh? And they never listen to me. They never ask me for anything. And I never ask for anything, but no one ever...
Reminds me of literally everything in
Hey,
my life.
Spurs, you want to come play pubs with us? No, no one asked me that shit. Maybe we can do some casual streams, you know? Like pubs with fucking clans, but nobody ever asked me. Okay, fine.
Oh, we can sort that out.
Nah, I'm just bitching the money for no reason, man. Guys, I'm full of crap. So, don't pay attention to me. So, I'm just gonna get rid of the chat here. The players will be readied up. Whenever they're ready, obviously. Coming up on to 8:15. This is your second semi-final of the Ballistix ZA Masters Battlefield 4 action.
What's a boot? Boot.
What?
What's
Boot.
that? Boot.
Hey, Boot!
What's that?
Chris, you tell him, dude.
Brother, man.
It's like you're saying, like, you know, other guys. Actually, you know what it's like, and guys, again, this is no racial reference, but it's similar to this. So you know, like Americans is a sub my nigga, like that.
Yeah.
It's basically
alright.
the South African version, but it's not racially. It's not racially profound. You know what I mean?
Alright.
I think it does come more from a white background, but
Just throwing in the N-bomb now.
yeah. So, but that was the best way I could explain it. It's basically the SA version of that. So that's what we do. You know?
This is very different for me. This is very special, actually. Learning the slang, if you will, the Lang slang.
The Lang slangers, dude. Basically, yeah. Yeah, so we're very... Dude, I'm not gonna lie, dude. I love my fucking country. I'm not gonna lie about that. We're so unique, dude. I mean, a guy like me sitting with a guy like ChrisCuz casting a video game. I mean, what's up with that?
I mean, this is the thing,
Yeah,
though. For people that don't quite think about this, really, think about this for a second. We have two South Africans, a Lebanese living in Belgium, that are all casting a game online, how
Yeah,
far away from each other, and all casting together a wonderful game that we all play, and there are people around the world that are watching this.
Yep.
I don't know
So-
about you, but that's pretty
It's
freaking
pretty dope, dude. So we're gonna start off your SvG, will be on your US blue side. PuLse.Evolve, not Elevate, will be on your Chinese red. Scooby's in the corner, taking a bit of damage with that.
NB2 law.
Yeah, NBT doors for real. Tronics with that nice little frag there on the AEK. PuLse being very aggressive here. Mike's pushed up. Gets a good kill there on Fear. Fear goes down. PuLse bringing the game to SvG. Tap out. Try and survive inside. Smoke's being popped on him. Guns glitching a bit there. Terry has rotated
A little
on
bit
the
of friendly
side.
fire there by Michael.
No surprise, dude. Oaks love to give each other love taps in this game.
It's all about the taps.
It's all about the taps.
So far, there's no real breaking of the monotony of the early game in Siege Shanghai.
Yeah.
I like, though, the fact that they're sending Terror to the flank here on the left side by water. They're trying to make some sort of an opener. But already Fury able to take down Joker.
Tronics
That
just saw Terror there.
Yeah. Tronic's
On
going to
the
take a...
ocean side.
Pretty sure he's going to take a few notes out of Automatic's playbook when he loves to sit on the water side and just chill out with his sunbed and his sniper rifle for some reason. Shout out, Matt. Love you, boy. So,
Combats are really good.
yeah,
we
so
might
Terra's gonna see Tronix push backwards. Tronix gonna try and find something to work there. Godlike's pushed up tight on this left side. Gets one frag. Can he get the second? Yes, he does. Well played to him. SvG.
This is the opener here. This is perfect. Now they're pushing up. They
Joker
go
goes
through.
down. Tronix though
Inside
on the
the
back. Gets a good kill. Sorry, Milosh.
2 kills from the back.
Yeah. Scooby holds his own with that G18. But the bomb has to go back. Well, the carrier has to go back and try and collect as much as they can. As he can. Good little double there by Terra. And this will be an easy little walk up for Godlike. Mike though saying no. Coming out with that G18, gets a multi, but then he goes down unfortunately. Chris feeling the pain.
Feel the pain, boys.
Yeah, man. But SvG aggressively.
This is exactly what they should be doing, though. Godlike moving up. Unfortunately, he's gonna overcommit and goes down. At that range, you can't open up way too much. Tap out goes in. He takes a lot of damage moving up. He does get one though, and he's gotta run back. He's trying to delay it as much as possible. Wants to be the thorn in the side of Team Infamous, or is it the opposing team actually here on PLT, and nicely done. Pulse are going to lose out Forsaken on the comeback. Now this is perfect shooting territory for Freebie as he gets one. The second dropping down as well, trying to get onto C. The smokes are everywhere, but they're not on the side itself, and a beautiful
Joker's
shot.
gonna go for it. Just gonna stick with him here.
my God, he
Gets a
gets
multi. Oh, it gets cleared up by Scooby. And SvG pick up that first MCOM.
Just Forsaken alive on the Pulse team.
Yeah.
And that really is all it takes. That 1 second at the end is all that it really takes. As soon as you get on the defuse, the timer stops when it comes to the actual game itself. So you really have to time it. Some teams like to take their time, but sometimes it's just your smoke is off by a meter and you don't have enough cover.
Yeah, inches and miles, that type of thing. We see it similarly with a CSGO type play, with your mollies and your smokes are just off center by a little bit. Can definitely mess up your push or your defense. So Pulse gonna try and respond here, but SvG keeping it slightly more aggressive in terms of the gameplay here, just trying to keep Pulse contained further. Terra again with that left side flank. That's Pulse's right side. Again, Hacksaw now being held responsible for that. Mike though, is pushed around. Let's go down. Chris, where should it come from Pulse? Who do you think? I mean, we know Joker.
He needs to help out this mid, he needs to get control of mid first before they can get the push. Problem is that elevator room is 2 players in and holding that off the whole time.
Joker.
And the problem is, like, you have Terror and Scooby on each side holding the flanks. Even if you win, you're able to take down, 2 players in mid. It won't be enough because you can't get out of that spot, and there's already a lot of time given to SvG to reform. Now Haxor coming around from behind. He gets 1, 2. Now can he pull the G18 and get some more?
He's gonna get that frag package, so he's gonna walk away nice and happy tonight. After his platter for 1 had a few bites left over, so he's gonna take a frag package with him. Does a very good job there. Gives Pulse the chance now to push forward. The squad wipe is now official, but spawns have come up on SvG.
Twitch, I'm feeling a little bit sick here. Have to swap onto someone else.
Yeah. Tronix gonna go into the plant here. Gets it down.
And I like the smoke coming in from Pulse. They smoked it right in the middle by C on the staircase itself. That way there's a lot of, maybe some MBT lost spots that were basically taken down. Tronix on the side again, beautiful. Taking down 2 players from Infamous that are just running around for no reason in the middle of the map. And now it's just licking the wounds, and SvG just have to sit back and wait around for a respawn here.
Listen, from my previous experience in costing any Pulse team, not just one specific team, is that on Siege of Shanghai, Bravo push, they're very good at defending it.
I'd like trying to go into the flank, it's too late.
Yeah. It's coming up though behind. Who's that? Hacksaw's pushing on that right side. This could be again. He's gonna get taken out. Godlike is still here. Also gonna have a very good advantage here in the middle of the map. Trying to pick up that second bomb. It's a good kill they got, like, on
Out of
Mike.
position, Mike.
Yeah, Mike just leaving himself a little open there. Axel still floating around. He's going to push up a bit. Cause a bit more of a ruckus, yeah.
Back from spawn.
Does find one, tap out goes down. Now Fear's got to worry about a lot here. He's got Axel behind him, and he does get found out by Axel, so well played there. And now Terra trying to do something. Just trying to do something.
Oh, Axel!
Oh my god! That jump from Axor and the nade from Mike just absolutely obliterated SvG in the middle of the...
And they're going to go for
now-
that Bravo, Alpha MCOM. This is very interesting because I found that when that Alpha plant comes out, it's actually easier to defend than Charlie is.
Yeah, that's true, because you don't have to worry about having 3 lanes of attack onto it. Basically, you have the middle of the site, the middle of the entire position here, where you can use it for cover. You hold off in the building on the side, and that's it. Basically, nobody can move from there.
Yeah,
Just
I mean,
leave one in the back.
You see Tronics, yeah, well, he does go down now, but he's wasted a lot of SVG's time being on that corner and SVG having to first clear through him. But now Mike's just going to come around and he's going to clean up himself. And I'm pretty sure PuLse have now cemented this first half here. Yeah, and there we go, guys. 2-1. Very good display by PuLse there.
SvG came out very strong in the beginning.
Yeah, and then they just somehow just lost the momentum. We see it in a lot of sports. Rugby is the same, football is the same, whatever. You know, the team comes out, some teams come out blazing. They do find something off the back end, but like they do say in soccer sometimes, you can score like a first-minute goal, but sometimes is that maybe scoring too early because you give the opposing team a lot of time, though, to come back. And PuLse is the type of team that don't panic very easily, and they use the time. And I think they read into SvG a lot easier after that first push came out. I think they adapted quite well there. And we have to see what SvG can bring in the second half. Alright, teams obviously turned around. PuLse will be on the US blue side, SvG will be on the Chinese red. So PuLse will have first dibs to that bomb. But as we know, most of these teams don't really pick it up and go. They kind of just...
See if Terra's going to make a flank from the start again or not.
Yeah. I mean, this SvG team have come a long way since last year. They've worked really hard to get themselves up on the upper echelons of SA Battlefield. Now one of the staple Prem Division teams with some staple team players. So they're not completely out of this yet, but what we know,
Their
like I
lineups remain much the same for the last 2 years, am I right?
Yeah, dude. So that you see, that's where it comes. Except for Panda's the person that does move in and out here and there for Infamous. But I think it's between Panda and Scooby. So Scooby's now finally been cemented in terms of long term. And I think that's been the key, like you said, Chris. They've had this basically the same team for quite a while.
Yeah.
And that brings continuity. It's similarly with your PuLses, your PuLse teams after you guys did the whole APG and PuLse thing. Now you guys are kind of cemented, the same teams, for quite a while. Just bringing together nice, stable gameplay, and working on things together without worrying about too many new people at the time. Terek gets a good kill on Forsaken.
Actually, here's the thing. I'm seeing Tronics trying to 1v1 against Tap Out in the middle with the 44 mag. The biggest problem here is that you're using your 44 Magnum, but you have a laser sight on it, and that just, if you don't turn it off, you really are at a disadvantage. Everybody knows exactly where you're at. Maybe something to keep in mind for later stages. I know some people tend to forget this during the game itself. Nice jump from Tronics.
Yeah.
There we go.
Got almost killing Fear. And now he's gonna
Sonic's
get
going
taken
for a
out the
flank,
play
yeah.
he should have been really worrying about, which is Joker. Joker very disciplined,
Oh, missing it. Missing a spray there.
and now SvG are losing their advantage quickly, yeah. PuLse taking advantage. I know-
Basically, it was just because Joker just stayed on the side. And
Yeah,
all he
that's-
did was
you're right.
Get the 2 kills, but it caused him so much delay. Like,
Yeah.
oh, what do we do about this guy? What do we do about this guy? And just gave enough time for the respawn.
yeah, that's what
They
I was
didn't
gonna
count.
say. I mean, Joker purely just standing still, doing nothing. Godlock not taking the time to actually further extend into the shop. Instead comes out and
Chronix is holding the escalators. Oh, and he gets
oh,
taken down.
yeah, Tapa does a good job, but he gets taken out
Ports
from
in
behind.
place. Once you planted C,
Yeah,
you have.
Terra comes around. Doesn't quite get the Zozo off, but he does get the kill. Godlike.
Pushing.
He's on tight. He's gonna get taken out. 3v2 now. One left. Axel goes down. However,
P18.
Forsaken's here. I think they'll get somebody to spawn on him just in time.
Oh,
No, he doesn't hold his own.
Oh my god,
Yeah,
Fear.
with 4. With the
Yeah,
G18.
get the
the
G18
Rainguard.
easy frag package for him.
I mean, he was super close to the 3 players that he got there. So the G18 would obviously get the kills there, but that was just absolutely overpowering. And Fear, another 2! What?
I'm telling you. So I was actually, yeah, I was about to say this. So like Ghost is for XDC, the entry fragger, Fear is that man for SvG. This boy, yes, he's just, yeah, I think if we had to make an SA All-Star team, it would be very tight between him and Ghost Freak when it comes to entry fraggers. These 2 guys are explosives. Very
Maybe
explosive
one
with on the
day-
front foot.
Maybe one day if we have another big international tournament where we can
Yeah.
actually get South Africa, we would have, you know, a
Proper
team
representation in the
best.
sense of getting proper branding and backing.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's pretty good. I'm actually pretty happy that Crucial is sponsoring this kind of stuff for you guys as well, Telcom. So it's nice to see at least some bigger brands supporting it, and unlike what we have here. In,
Very true. I mean, I'm not too sure if you're aware, Telcom did start up the Ballistix Masters. Telcom Masters. But
Yes.
it only covers CSGO, Dota, I think, so far.
Forsaken holding up the high ground,
Yeah.
yeah. Holding them off from the plant.
So you're just trying to find their way through, but they just can't. Scooby is going to run backwards.
I like this flank though coming up from Forsaken. He comes in from the side.
That's one.
Zuzu jumps and he's able to take down 1. There's still 2 on the side. He's trying to take them out, but he's already spotted, taking a lot of damage. This is time for his teammates to move up, and Haxor is just all the way on it. A few meters separating himself and the
Oh, another
bomb.
pick. Forsaken.
Nicely done.
Causing to be a big
Terra,
failure.
now he gets one with his second spawn.
And that's clean up
Also
in the
going to
back.
walk away
That's
nice
just
and
going to
easy.
take the bomb and run.
Yeah, that's what Axel will
Very
do.
smart. And they really need to go for this objective, and seeing as they're going to have a bit of time, they're going to go for that A-bomb set. Very, very intelligent decision there.
Yeah, if you've got time, use it. That's what I will say.
Oh, Forsaken just not getting those hits.
Yeah, Godlike does clear
They're
him up.
picking him up.
Joker's set up nicely here. He's got clear sight, line of sight. He's hit quite nicely behind the counter there. He's not going to make any moves. This man is very patient, very disciplined. He's going to see some spawns come out now, so he's not alone. Gets a good kill. Got the Magnum out,
And the
gets the
Magnum.
headshot on Fear. Can he get the third? No. SvG do have the numbers and
Love
they should
that
be able
Magnum.
to. Yeah, that was a very good Magnum shot there.
But
Second half, not as straightforward as the first. A lot more back and forth now. Yeah, once again solid with that AEK, gets Joker.
Tap out now, still eyeballing with a 44 mag. He hasn't turned off the
Laser
laser
side
sight
Tronics
yet.
coming around trying to do a bit of a...
Oh,
Ellie.
was that a miss? No, he hit him, but he's
kill.
Sitting on a med kit.
Axel
Ended up
goes
saving
down.
him.
Yeah, picks up that bomb once again. And get the revive as well. Oh, Joker comes around, gets a kill on tap out.
They're on 8% health.
Yeah, Fear's gonna have to run away with that 8%. Makes it in time, pops himself 2 quick med packs.
Can hear that Magnum firing off in the background. Such a beautiful sound.
It is. Unfortunately, seems like its own potential doesn't really match the sound.
Yeah.
So Joker's got his out now. Again, peeking through that. He's got that lead. Ooh, the head did. I think the head just came up there of one of the SvG players, but then Fear just moving away with it.
Watching Mark in the mid. They can try and push it or not.
Yeah, they're just back and forth here. So SvG can't forget that that bomb will reset if nothing happens with it.
Oh, when Mark was
Terra
down.
holding his own there quite well. He's pushed out. Does hold his own once again. Axel going down, gets the revive as well. SvG moving up, bomb goes down. Joker is going to be patient. Take
Slow
his
them
time.
down a little.
Yeah, he's very good at this. Look at it, just holds tight, doesn't even move. Trying to keep that tactical advantage that he has. Tap out though, but wary, he's watching.
And this is the same problem that we saw before here. Joker still holding the same spot all on his own. And he gives spawns for his team. Now Hacksaw is so close to the bomb, all they have to do is just sit here and delay and just take time off the there we go. Goes in for the headshot. Furby going down. That's the bomb out in the open. Now jumping in. He gets one. Spots the second. And there we go. Clean up completely.
Terra does still hold his own though.
Lane there.
Gonna come around. G18 gets taken out. Pulse have a chance now. Gonna go in the plant onto Charlie. I'm pretty sure about that. Mike does. Smoke comes out around Alpha though, just to cover. SvG gonna push around here. On the roadside, around burning truck. Godlike rotates around far left.
Watching Godluck with his little flank here. See if he can pick up anyone.
Forsaken's he's very alive to it, and there's someone else there as well, so they're not alone.
Dugan Mannequin.
So Godlike gets one there. Mike's gonna move backwards, find better cover here. Scooby's moving up tight. Gets a good kill with that G18. Gotta worry about Mike though. Godlike though, maintaining the push. Should find him. Does he? No, he gets taken out. Well played there by Mike. The disarm is happening though. Scooby gonna go in the defuse. Got a nice little position here. He shouldn't get taken out.
Got this defuse. It's down. There we are.
It's done.
No, misses it. Goes in for G18. Oh! Are you? Oh my God! Tronic somehow survives everything that Furby can actually throw at him. That bomb is right down. It's gonna get planted. Scooby missing his shots. He goes in for the hip fire. Gets one kill. Turns around for number
the
two.
G18 again with the double. Best weapon in the game.
Yeah,
It really
it is the
is.
best weapon. I think there's no doubting that.
There you go. Nice Scooby from Mike.
Yeah. And Terra's gonna find it hard to move out there. He's got 2 players watching him. Godlike's
and
coming
the
around
nades are
though. He
raining
does
down
get
on him.
forsaken. Can't get the res though, but Pulse nice and tight around the area here. Joker's inside mannequins again. Seems to be his favorite hangout spot. Jesus. Sean getting raged on. SvG gonna go for this defuse. Mike gets taken out. Scooby should be able to get this done because he's got that nice position once again, and he does get it.
Just aren't holding the bomb site.
Yeah, it's not enough just to plant it. You gotta keep it.
Yeah, problem is, in my opinion, is that they plant the bomb and then they stand behind the bomb. Instead of having 1 or 2 players pushing up very close to the enemy spawn and
Yeah, so kind of
buying
pushing,
time.
past them midway points
Exactly.
and pushing into holding from within the enemy's territory, basically.
100%.
Oh, Joker using the splash damage well. Small there, but Fear is gonna pick up the bomb. Gonna go for reses. Yeah, he will.
They can better cut them off before they cross.
Jonix is still behind, so he does have slight advantage. Yeah,
Gets
he
one.
gets a good kill.
And
I didn't check behind him though. Scooby will get that res. Scooby's always the furthest back. Ooh, Fear picked out there.
He did wait until
Quick
the,
res. Godlike.
both pot. Just ran before the smoke popped.
Oh,
yeah,
God.
exactly. And that's
Like just
what
found
moves
himself in
him
a
there.
really bad position there.
Oh, Forsaken with a double
And
from the
that's
side.
That's problem after problem. One, you lost your right flank when you're pushing up. Two, he didn't wait until the smoke was up before he could pass through. He was a second too early, prematurely. There's nothing wrong with that, obviously.
That's what she said. Oh, okay!
Shit.
I mean, yo, man, as long as they both have fun, I think it's all okay.
Dude, SA girls, some of them aren't like that, dude. They don't just
I
have
don't-
fun.
I don't
that
know.
voice.
It's a confidence booster.
Smoke coming out tight here by SvG. Godlike trying to do something. Bomb's not been planted yet. Hacksaw, but he's still right there. Now he's gonna go for it. I think it's safe.
Right.
SvG though, keeping players alive. Godlike goes down though, unfortunately.
2 minutes 40 left.
Yeah, still a lot of time. But once we hit that 1 minute remaining mark, that's when it gets a bit tight.
Terror
Hacksaw will
being
be
a little
planted.
nuisance
Terror-
again.
Yeah.
Oh, what a pick. Double by Forsaken. Still one more there with the nade. Can he get the res?
Well, like coming from spawn side, you have to get the res on player there.
Getting
Like you
pushed.
said,
Oh,
and like you pointed out, Milosh, PuLse have now pushed it further than just the midway mark. They did push up a bit closer to SvG spawn and made it a little bit hard for Godlike to get out there. Scooby now being taken out. If he is here, he's going to have to get a res on tap out. Not sure if he'll be able to get it done in time.
Joker holding down
A lot
such
of
a
PuLse
critical
players, good
position.
grenades coming out, double. Survived the one, but the third will get it. And PuLse finally get that MCOM sorted out.
Yeah, basically now, Pulse are just gonna buy time.
Yeah, they have the time on their
Gonna
side.
try
So
push up and get some spawn kills, yeah, see. For what? What is Forsaken gonna do? Try rage from behind.
hope he's got shadow play up for the montage.
Oh, and he's failing. What's going on here?
He's got the Magnum out now.
He knew we were watching.
A little bit of cat and mouse there. Survives. PuLse got it up the main road now. They're going to probably push for Bravo. It's the clearest route. Nope. Oh shit! He just couldn't get out of there. Just stuck up on that bloody wall. Gets taken out. SvG trying their best here to stay in the game. Hacksaw's going to push up. He's going to pick it up. Terror coming through the smoke. Gets a good kill there on Forsaken. See Hacksaw, G18 comes out. Yeah, good kills there. Mike, yeah, he's gonna go down. Kinda just asked for that one to happen.
Crawling for his life there.
Oh, shame, poor guy. And SvG will now try and walk their way up closest, as close as they can to PuLse. PuLse's side of the map. Scooby gonna get taken out. Terra has pushed up on this right side, the far side, however, and he has been found out. Holds his own quite well, but does get taken out in the
Yeah,
end.
there we go. That's it. It's all ogre. Got enough time.
We ain't got no time, man!
Exactly.
Ain't got no time! And 3-1 is the score in your first map going to PuLse.
So that's map number 1. Map 2 though is Dawn.
Dawnbreaker!
So that is something I'm really looking forward to.
Some long range fights. Will
PuLse
PuLse
guys.
adapt to their loss against Ecstasy Legion on Dawnbreaker and maybe bring out a few sniper rifles and MBT laws? Will we do it? I don't know.
Well, the PuLse guys seem to be complaining that there's something wrong with the server. I don't think we... Are we really having an effect on the delay on the server? I don't think so, Costas. We don't really do much. Well, guys, I'm just going to quickly meet you guys up. Obviously, we're going to go to a quick ad break, and then we'll be back soon.
Crucial belief.
Alright guys, we're back. Chris has got his mic muted. It seems, are we changing service? Milosh?
Oh,
Are we changing servers?
I am not sure.
Someone has to record strats. What? Okay, SvG, server, good chance, yeah. Are we
Guys are
playing
getting a
on-
little bit, you know,
Are we
a
playing?
little bit,
Are they
calling a bit
moving?
of TS hacks, yeah.
Is
Gotta
it?
remove myself off of the channel, you know.
Okay, so yeah, the players have moved server.
So it'd be nice to have this.
Yeah. So viewers out there, these, you know, Jesus, Pulse being Pulse, you know how they are. Full of nonsense, you guys. Chris, why are you guys always full of crap, dude? About
I don't
servers
know,
and shit.
bro. Someone's got to do it, eh? Someone's got to
Word,
be the
dude.
bad guy.
Okay, guys, so I'm just leaving the server quick. I'll send Milosh and Chris. Chris, you have the server deets. I'll just pop it in here. And now the password is what I said it was earlier,
Pop
as
it in
usual.
there.
There you go, Milosh.
Dankeschön.
Sorry, viewers, for this.
Or better to say, Dankevel.
Yeah, it's a plezier. Excuse me.
Oh, there's only 2 spectators. Pretty cool.
You being serious, bro? What's up with that, man?
SVG needs that money, man. Buy that extra slot.
Oh, you mean? Oh, there's only 2 spectator slots. I thought you meant there's only 2 people watching, dude. Fuck. That would have been sad as hell. Let me just. I think Raino's gonna have to now reset the server. Should I just. Let me just tell him. Because it's not fair, we need Chris to be around. Need slot for Chris.
First time being part of a cast, you know. Gotta fail somewhere.
No, they obviously set up the server so he can't. Chris, unfortunately, he can't for some reason. Gee, they only have 2 for that server.
Just SVG things, you know.
Nah, but he's obviously saying you guys wanted to move, and they had set up that Ballistix server specifically for tonight. Okay. And okay, so we're just waiting for one pulse player to switch on over. Okay, just to let the viewers know, so we've switched servers. The original server we were on, SVG had it set up for tonight specifically, and they had the 4 spectator slot on there, but unfortunately now we've moved over to their general server that they normally would use, and it's only limited to 2 spectators. And unfortunately Chris can't join us now. Don't know how we're gonna work around this. Shame, man. Dude, your own players aren't even thinking about you, bro.
Nah, full of shit.
If only we stayed on that server. Nah, it's chill, dude. If they feel they need to change, then obviously they need to change.
Fine, I'll just listen to God's beautiful voices.
Thanks, Chris. You could watch the stream, but it's gonna be delayed, so...
Yeah, there's a big delay. This is a minute delay minimum.
Yeah, it's a minute delay. If it was straight live, it would make sense. But there's the minute delay, and obviously the players want the minute delay, so... But I personally like to do things straight up live, like I do on Hearthstone and shit like that. But,
What was wait? NAAI. Was that the
oh,
I
you said
remember
that
it
now.
was- I remember what it is, but I can't remember exactly like what it spells out.
Chris, you could tell him.
I'm gonna be a little bit partial here, and let's see, have a little go at that. You know,
Who
He likes
typed it
dropping
though?
his
Who
bombs.
said that?
Rubicus Rambo.
Jara Rabakas, yo fail, don't come here with your nonsense.
Afrikaans guys,
So
bring out the tall.
I don't know how to best explain Nai. It just means to get down.
Ah.
That's the cleanest way I can describe it right now on the stream.
Alright. If you're 12 and watching the stream, then we definitely tell you to go to sleep and actually let the big boys
Dude,
talk about it.
the SA, these South African 12-year-old boys are using it, dude. It's cool and stuff, so it's pretty much chilled. So what's happening here, man? We're still waiting for that last pulse guy. Who is it? It's Mike.
That's getting all fired up here.
Where's Mike? Chris, where's Mike? Why is he taking so long?
Trying to find his brain, and then
Okay.
he might join. So
That happens.
let's poke him.
Oh, you can poke him, yeah.
Yeah, I can.
Well, let's hope we can actually join the server because Battlelog was being a bitch.
Milosh, were you on? The
I
other
was
night?
on, but then for what?
No, well, oh, did you get kicked off the server now?
It's just Battlelog being.
Oh. No, I was.
Right.
Okay, Mike has joined the server now, and no, I was gonna ask, were you on online
Actually
the other night when the what? When the FIFA demo dropped on PC, then suddenly nothing worked. Like Battlelog wasn't working. The whole EA online system was just
apparently that was well, that was during BF1 beta, right? Early few days of it. That was apparently a web attack.
No, I'm not talking about that. This was after.
Oh, I didn't.
This was
I don't know,
during.
'cause-
This is when the
Oh,
FIFA
the
7.
servers dropped.
Yeah, it
No,
was,
when that dropped, I was away on vacation and I didn't have anything but my phone, and
okay.
I was just away from everything.
Okay. Yeah, no, it was literally the night when the FIFA 17 demo dropped on PC. They made it live on PC, and then suddenly everything just went
shit the
haywire.
bed. Yeah, it makes sense. A lot of people would be downloading it, but I don't think the Origin would have any problem with that.
Milosh, are you
Probably-
back in? Sorry.
Should be, yes.
Yeah, he is.
Wait until it loads. Yep, let it go.
But guys, enjoy the second map. I will tune in and watch you guys.
Yeah, Chris, dude, I really apologize for this, man.
I love you, Chris.
Long
Got like
time,
saying,
Milosh.
dicks out for Chris, yeah?
Yes, dicks out for Chris, guys. Can we get that in chat, please? Thank you.
Ban that chat, boys.
Word,
Dicks out for Chris.
Chris,
Thank you,
I'm gonna say, dude, thank you so much for the time that you did
Oh,
give us,
guys.
dude.
Great to always chat to you, Milosh, and
Hell of a nice time to have you here, dude, and I'm looking forward to the future stuff that's coming up. Can't say anything yet, but we'll see how that stuff goes. But Chris, thank you so much, dude.
thanks, guys. We'll
It's
chat
a
a bit
pleasure.
later.
Cheers. Alright guys, so unfortunately, like I said, Chris can't join us now for this hell of a second map. It's gonna be crazy. We're
And
ready
this
to
should
go.
be the cool map. So we're gonna go live on double restart.
Clive
and
on the re.
I'm really looking forward to the entry, the beginning of this
Yeah.
this map.
Do you think there will be a little bit more? Well, we'll definitely see left and right side being pushed up completely. You know, where the bridge is going to happen on the left side, on the top part of the road, and a lot on the waterfront side. But do you think there will be some distance frags, like, you know,
I don't think so.
the Ace-23s off a distance type thing?
I mean, this is a map where you can go for AN-94. You can have somebody that's sniping as well, at least in the
Yeah.
early game. This is why Dawnbreaker, I think, offers so much in terms of like tactics and the overall team composition. Because this is Battlefield. Like, if you spawn with a sniper rifle, you can just redeploy. So
Yeah.
you can run with these kinds of things just temporarily and just wait a few extra seconds to go back in. However, playing anything other than well, here usually it's pretty much all out medic. You'll have at least 4 medics and 1 engineer.
Yeah, we probably will. We'll definitely see an engineer come off, and that's going to be Scooby for SVG already. I think so. I don't know if that's his.
No, SVG are just gonna go completely
complete meds.
medics. Same for the other team. All right, and I see 320s, which means it's a 320 smoke.
Yeah, smoke.
And
They do like
that-
to use it.
That's the Wyros tactic that that they famously used to beat Fnatic on this map, which is pretty sick to see. So we'll see how they that actually pans out for them, because the smoke is very important to smoke out the lower bits of the actual bridge, which is a very good power position. Not as good as it was in the beta stages of Spot of Lit, but it's still pretty darn strong. First kill comes up for tap out. Etronics is just smoking the place here.
Yeah. So Tepak is cleared out by Tronics there on the top end of the bridge. Terrace working his way through the smoke. On the SVG side of things, Axel. Gonna get the res on his teammate. Yes, he will. A lot of Ace-23s. Distance engagements. Fear is found himself in a very tough position. He's being wedged in here. Now Axel's gonna come back around quickly there. Gets a good headshot on Fear.
And this is a small thing.
Yep.
Please, anybody that's playing on this, on a map as big as this, don't use laser sights. They're really, really bad. They'll give away your position, especially for a flanker. And it's just a bad time, because even through smoke, which Dawnbreaker is a map where you will
Smoke is
have
key,
a lot of
yeah.
heavy smoke. Yeah. You're going to be seen and spotted through the
Tronics getting
smoke,
up
so
tight.
be
Gets it.
very
Can he get the frag package? Yes, he. Nope. Well, squad assist counts as skill, so we'll give him the frag package. Might as well. Oh! Shit! Good frag there by Godlike. Paul was trying to come in there by Pulse onto Bravo. Mike gets his teammate back up again, but he goes down. Mike's on the high. Up the part here, gets a good. Can he get the frag package? Nope. That's gonna kill assist though. Good grenade coming out. Bomb is still in the area of Pulse. And they have the opportunity now. Godlike still stuck on that top end. So, Godlike and Scooby completely nowhere close to what's happening. He does get the kill now. And spawns, Fear for some reason spawns on Godlike. Must have been the call.
And this is I'm not really a big fan of this strategy here. Usually you're going to leave one player in this situation until he goes all the way through the building from lower side to try and get from that A connector on a B. Unfortunately, that wasn't the case, and now they're just going to lose a lot of time to get here, and PuLse are going to just know exactly what's going on. They turn around, Hacksaws take it down to half health, but it's no problem. They still have to kill him to get through onto the site. It's just delaying. Finally, he goes down, but Furby is so far back. Joker B now moves around and just holding off the angle. Such a difficult angle as well to anticipate, and Scooby goes down. No snacks for you. And that will be objective number 1. Perfectly played by PuLse. It really all came down to the fact that you have 2 players up top on the hill and nobody pushing back down.
And your entry fragger, your main guy that you kind of rely on to get those early aggressive frags in, is on that back end with Godlike. I mean, it doesn't really help. Interestingly, yeah, Godlike going straight up iron sights on the G18 for some reason. Those guys have this RDS here. PuLse pick up the bomb once again. They're wasting no time in the second map.
I actually really do miss playing with the G18 in this game. Thankfully, we have a Battlefield Bar Night at Meltdown Bar in Brussels on Tuesday,
nice.
so that should be pretty fun.
That sounds dope.
Yeah, getting a few people from the Belgian community, Belgian and French community. Though, finally, Scooby peeking up, able to get a kill here. He spots right below the sniper tower. Joker B takes down one, Fairway with another for the counter frag here.
He's close.
Smoke
He's
comes
just
down.
standing right there. If he just walks a little bit forward, we'll get the jump on Joker. He's actually going to go around.
That res is absolutely terrible, though.
He's going to waste out there. SvG Scooby had a great opportunity just to push up, at least stop the bomb from moving, but he just chose to stand there for quite a while with that G18 out, just holding it.
G18's out for Harambe.
Yeah, man.
I love actually that the overall post-point position from PuLse is fantastic. Look at how pushed up they are. They form a semicircle around A, and they're pushed up into the enemy spawn. This is 101 in how to play a defense on a plant. Here we go. He gets 2 here. Joker B, perfect positioning, and he still has 100 health. Pulls out the 40.
He's got that Magnum. He's trying to pop off the hip there. Now he aims on sight. I think there's a Magnum fight here between him and Tapper.
Bit of an awkward situation here, but
But the bomb goes though anyways, and PuLse easy 2-0 win there in the first half.
That's fantastic play. That's basically how you play squad blitz on Dawnbreaker, and on the other hand, SvG teaching you how to not play Dawnbreaker, basically in squad blitz is you're staying so far away from the objective. Basically, that the entire game happened mid and on SvG's side of the map.
Yeah, exactly. I mean,
So
SvG never really got past the halfway point at all.
Exactly, and which means that they never got any sort of breathing room, which is exactly how you want to do it. Their entry was good, their entry positioning was good, but as soon as they lost the one player that overextended in mid, and they started losing water side, they overcommitted onto the left side on top of the hill, and that's where it just all started to snowball. Well, you're going to put 3 players up on the hill, no problem. We're just going to take the bomb and plow through the 2 players that are still somewhere defending around the objective with 4 of our players, and we won't have any sort of problem with that.
No, that's very true.
I mean, both teams, the thing is, both teams have very, very good players in terms of fragging ability and how they think as a unit. The problem is, when you want to put that down in those heavy, in those stressful situations, it seems to always fall apart.
Somebody's bombed on the PuLse side, and I think we're just going to ask for... I mean, the round hasn't really started, so yeah, we're just going to wait until... Who is it? So it's Mike. It's cold. I can't think right now. Mike? Who's missing?
I don't know.
I don't remember. We'll see when he gets back, right?
Exactly. We just have short-term memories.
Yeah, dude, sorry, it's really cold. I've been concentrating so much on all that's been happening there. I kind of just forgot who dropped that.
And here's the thing: if you're a lovely lady in South Africa and you would like to help out Spitz with the heating, then he would be very happy with that. You can as well check out some really cool competitive Battlefield at the same time.
Yeah.
So you get to hang out, you get some chips, and you get, you know, some Battlefield. And all he's asking for is some warmth. So
Yeah,
I guess it's a win-win situation for everyone.
exactly. Well, boy. Thank you, dude. So Forsaken is back. So that was a player. That's a player
There
who
we go.
dropped there
That's
for
it.
Pulse. Double re. Clive on the ready up. Shout out to everybody watching right now in chat. Shout out to ChrisCuz, my man. Thanks for joining us in that the first matchup in the first half action. Unfortunately, Pulse wanted to change the server. We moved over to SvG's regular server that they normally run for the DGL and Ballistix Masters action. And unfortunately, this only has 2 spectators as max. So unfortunately, Chris can't join us, and he's very nicely been the man to take it on the chin and join everybody else up in the stream.
Dicks out for Chris.
Yeah, dicks out for Chris, guys, please. Ladies, don't worry about it.
No, dicks out for you.
Yeah, and Chris is
Or that can
pretty
be
much
labeled.
sorted from the lady point of view, so you don't have to do anything for him. So
Good.
don't worry.
Good.
You have no obligations. So SvG on your US blue side, Pulse on the Chinese red. See how this goes. Pulse coming up from the first half with the 2-0. Very easy, simple win for them. So it's all for SvG to play for. The next M-Comp cannot go to Pulse. And Milosh will see if those same smoke strats will come out from SvG from this side with that M320 smokes. Maybe not.
Yeah, there's no 320s on anyone, so this won't be too much like a Jamaican party,
Yeah.
which is very surprising actually. But I like how there's at least 2 players that are running full-blown smoke grenades on each team with the extra grenade package, so your assault package. It's a bit of a shame to not see the squad perks returning in BF1 though.
Yeah. Oh, so I wasn't even aware of that.
There we go.
So that's sad news. I think the squad perk system has always been one of those key things since the Bad Company. I think it wasn't BF2, right? Was it as well?
I'm not sure about BF2. I know
Yeah,
that
but
was
at least
there.
Bad Company 2. And now BF3 and obviously BF4. I mean, it's one of those nice little things that rewards you playing well as a team. Miniature team and then overall as a overall team.
As a squad, really, because
Yeah.
it puts a bit of an extra emphasis on the fact that you're a smaller unit, but that unit of 5 players really can do a lot to forward the cause of the team by attacking a certain flag or certain situation.
Definitely. So not only is it nice for pubs, but it's hella fantastic for. I think that's where the difference comes in now for Battlefield. That's what they've got going for themselves from a competitive point of view. Because yes, there's no economy to worry about. Yes, there's no Kevlar that you have to put on and stuff like that. But you do get a lot out of playing well as a squad and as a team in a competitive point of view. Be it 8v8 or 5v5. Your team plays well, you're all going to benefit from it.
Yep. And there's the thing now, Mike is holding down lower, which means that there won't be any crossing onto B, even though they have control of that. And he doesn't want to overcommit because he knows that somebody on B can just immediately shut him down from this position. So
Yep. Terry
gotta
has
be very
no
careful.
idea what to do with the bomb yet. He wants to move up to Alpha. You see that, just being put under pressure. SvG, yo, tap out just holding Bravo by himself here now. Lower still in command here for Pulse. Tronics is just like, jeez, he was just holding tight there. And now Terra is trying to do something. He's not sure what to do, but he wants to do something.
something is the correct word here. The problem is, again, he can't cross. Tap out is trying to delay as much as possible, but he has to win one of the fight, but they double peek him at the same time. Very good. Now he's down. Terrell on his own, going down. This is very good. You eliminated his only flank, and that's where Tronics can just push up and get the kill. Scooby, though, the M16A4 in perfect situation here up on the bridge to actually shut down 1 or 2 players on the crossing. But the thing is here, there are very limited positions where PuLse can actually go through, and their only safer position is to go onto the hill. However, Haxor is coming out onto the bridge. It's already spotted, though. Made up.
Bombs reset quite nicely for Haxor, but he's under pressure here. Oh, holds his own though. Scooby going down. Terra's watching with the back end, but he's got a lot of players pushing him from the center, and he's going to go down in the end. And Godlike once again finds himself on this top end. Not really. I mean, this is very weird for Godlike. He's always involved. He's involved in his team's movements. But on Dawnbreaker, it just seems like it's not a surefire, clear gameplay for himself. Yes, there might be a strategy to put him on the top end, but it's just not seeming to be. It doesn't seem to be constructive. And PuLse is going to walk on in there and get this plant. This MCOM goes, SvG out of it, and once again they find themselves like they did in the Crucial Cup in a 3rd, 4th playoff, if this does happen.
Yep, and this is the perfect position actually for PuLse. All you have to do is get inside of the office building. Put 1 player in there and in the connector. Fortunately, not too many teams do that, but really, it's just much better than having to get onto the staircase because you have a full open shot onto A.
He's doing a good job here just to mess things up. Axel coming over the top! Batman style. Tronics is in it. He's going to go for it. Nah, but he's going to get taken out. SvG still have a chance here. Fear's on it. Grenade's coming up by Mike.
Made one.
No, Fear's got it. Just in time. Just in time there. Mike's second frag did help him out.
And this is it. The holding up office is very good. For defense or offense, because it gives you so much leeway when it comes to respawn, but also it gives you clear sight on the objective, which is the most important part of the game.
So Axel's decided to jump down. He's going to pick up the bomb. Not going to go for the plant because he does hear does have some company. Oh, holds his own. Gets a nice little multi. Smoke comes out and he'll get that plant in nice and solid. As SvG squad wipe and they have to come from base. S'more's coming out. As everybody's holding their dicks out for Chris. Grenade comes out for Fear. Not much gonna happen there. Tronics holding lower here and holds his own quite well. Scooby's here. Last man standing. Gonna hold spawn.
Forsaken's position is key. This is what I was talking about. This is the office hold.
Yeah.
And they're going to need to get up here and clean him up. Here's all the respawns. He opens fire a bit too prematurely here, but already 2 going down. There's a lot of information being given, and the entire team from PuLse is just holding off on that side. Nobody getting over the fuse, and that should be it. There we go. They just open fire on them.
Grab some PuLse there, guys.
And that's
Seems
it.
like
GG well played.
Keeping the dicks out for Chris helped in the end. So there we go. Unfortunately,
I have a quick question, actually, just to test my Dutch. Or in this case,
well,
you know.
I'm not really a Dutch man, but okay.
It's technically Dutch, but PPG Simplicity wrote in chat, so je gaan vlees in bulk op Wayne. So does that mean that he's telling Wayne that he's asking, like, are you gonna buy fleece in bulk then, Wayne?
Yeah, I was just asking, are you gonna buy meat in bulk, basically?
Yeah, there you go. I'm pretty good at this language stuff. I like this.
Oh, you are naked. Where is he saying this now? Toch gaan je voor ons snoeken bring, Chris? Asking for some fish there. Yeah, we have a specific fish in SA.
Really? Well, what
it's called snook fish. It's a game fish, very bony.
All right.
Yeah, it's got a lot of bones, but it has great game taste. So it's quite nice. So guys, there you have it. 44 people, guys. Thank you so much for joining us in the second cast of tonight. This is the second semi-final action. Quick recap before I let you guys go and Milosh go on.
I mean, next week, man,
Yeah, next week's going to be mad, sick, crazy. So, quick rundown. I'm going to just start from the top. Semi-final 1. That was XCC up against Pew there. Siege of Shanghai going to XCC, a nice comfortable 3-0 win. However, Pew came back slightly in the second half, getting themselves 2 MCOMs, with XCC winning out there 3-2. That was on Paracel Storm. Second semi-final, which we just saw now, started around about 8 o'clock. Milosh joining me for that. Unfortunately, Chris couldn't join us for the second map, but your first map action brought you a 3-1 win for PuLse. Taking that first half 3-2. SvG then not getting anything, so PuLse just winning that out. Running the timeout in that second half with that 1 MCOM, which made it 3-1. Sorry. And then
apparently, Rhino's saying there's a third place playoff game. I'm not sure.
I was about to bring that up now. So then we just saw now in the second half, PuLse comfortably winning there 3-0. So sorry, the second game winning 3-0. Yes. So what does that mean? Your grand final will have XCC Legion up against PuLse.Evolve. Your third, fourth playoffs, which SvG found themselves in once again, similar to what happened in the Crucial Cup, will be up against SvG and Pew Spectrum. Sorry, I was just thinking about last year, the third, fourth playoff, I think involved SvG beating another PuLse team. I can't remember. But Pew Spectrum making it all the way up to the semis now in the third, fourth playoff. SvG unfortunately found themselves in that same position as they did in the Crucial Cup. So hopefully, obviously hoping to at least come out third once again. That would still show a good consistency. That means no backwards compatibility. Nothing has gone backwards for them. You know, they're maintaining a very good. It's just obviously reaching the next stage, which is making themselves noted in a Ballistix final. However, they had done that in DGL in the cups there and stuff. So this team is nothing to. Can't just write them off at any time. SvG are a very strong team. So are Pew Spectrum. So we're going to see a very interesting matchup there. But obviously, the main focus, that grand final, XCC Legion up against PuLse.Evolve. XCC PuLse always bring everything with them.
Is this the same thing that we saw last final for Ballistix?
Basically, yes.
Oh, there you go.
So, and Milosh will be obviously joining me for that. We're definitely going to get Chris back again.
Hopefully the third spectator.
Yeah, he's going to be... No, we'll make sure, don't worry. It's on a PuLse or XCC server, so they will make sure. I'm pretty sure of that. And both teams know how finicky, how, uptight they are about server settings and lag and stuff, so they'll sort it out. So we shouldn't need to move between servers there and stuff. But guys, thank you so much for joining us, not only for the second game, but obviously for the first game if you were there. Thank you to Chris who joined us. Milosh, thank you once again for gracing us with your time. We do know you guys are very busy over there in the fair first world.
Trust me. I come from the third world. I know what it's like.
You know the vibes, yeah.
I know the problem, power cuts, terrible internet, all that I lived with it my entire life. It's still a thing.
You know it. So
but it's always fun to come back and check out the South African scene, just because I think every region develops its own level of talent in a different way to another.
That's very true.
So that's what we saw like in Europe in the beginning, in Australia. We see that in Japan. We see that in South Africa, South America, and North America, the differences between the two parts of the continent. So it's even nicer now to see the South African scene yet again. Really, the top two teams staying on top of their game, really, and coming back for another Ballistix showdown. I mean, 50k rand is quite a bit of money. So, from what I've seen today, both teams are showing a lot of domination over the other teams in the league. So, I'm pretty sure this is going to be the most heated battle yet, and the winner will really have deserved it because they've pretty much taken down the only other team that could have beaten everything else.
Yeah, that's very true. I mean, I think, Pew are the new kids on the block in terms of this. They've shown they stratted well and everything. Unfortunately, just not working out for them tonight. But it's all, you know, you can be like, we see it in football all the time. You can be Man United as much as you want to, but on the day, if you don't perform, you're not gonna, you know, you're not gonna win. It's that simple. If the other team, doesn't matter who it is, outperforms you. So yeah,
I mean,
it's nice
you
to
won't
see
have
someone like Pew coming out of nowhere for a change and just, you know, mixing it up a little bit more. I mean, they're not just doing, they haven't only done it in the Ballistix Masters, they've done it within our, would say, National League, you know, setup as well.
Yeah, you know, it's not like, you know, a team like Leicester is going to be number one in the league this year.
Yeah.
It's definitely going to be, you know, your Chelsea, the old Chelsea, at least from, you know, from what I've seen from the two teams here. I'm looking forward to next week and looking forward to the next few weeks actually for some more South African Battlefield.
Yeah,
And
it's going to start
you know,
getting a bit heated as we move into October now with Rage coming up.
it should be really a lot of fun. If people missed the VODs, they're right here on the
Always.
YouTubes.
Yeah, I just want to... Sorry, Milosh, this is just something I need to address. That for those who aren't aware, guys, as soon as I'm done streaming, whether it be on my channel or on the Ballistix Masters, the VOD is immediately processed by YouTube and then uploaded. So you guys will always be able to find it. You don't need to ask anybody whether the game will be uploaded. It will always be available to you guys. Doesn't matter when and where. You can watch it whenever you like, wherever you like, on whatever platform you like on YouTube. It will be there. You can pop over to my channel. Some of you guys know where it is. You can stay here on the Ballistix. You can go back and see what things were like when I started, you know, bringing you guys games into where we find ourselves now, which is the grand final next weekend. So don't fret. You know, the content will always be there for you. That's the beauty of technology, guys. I don't need to upload anything. It does it for me. So that's the beauty of even on Twitch, everything, the VODs are there. You know, it's just Twitch is different. You just choose to have it done for you. But yeah, YouTube, fantastic base for me personally, streaming from. It's great for you guys because you can change the quality and so forth. So it actually allows us as SA people with our internet to adapt to bring in new content. So yeah, so I think we're going to close off with that, guys. Thank you again for joining tonight. Milosh, thank you again. Thank you to Chris. Milosh, we'll see you next week. Chris, hopefully we'll see Chris next week as well, guys. I'm Splitscorp. I'm going to sign out. Milosh, any last words on your side?
Nothing. Thanks a lot for having me. I'm looking forward to next week. And thanks for Chris, of course, that joined us in the beginning. And can't wait to see him here next week as well. And for everybody that's organizing this, either from Ballistix or from the organization team, from Wayne and everybody around, thanks a lot for making all of this happen. And I guess we'll see you next week for the grand finale.
Yeah, guys, we're going to leave it there. Thanks again. All the best for your week coming up. It's Monday tomorrow. We're going to have to fight through it. Work, you know how it is. School, guys, good luck with that. Varsity, if you're studying, guys, all the best with that. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday evening. Curl up in some warm type of way with the blanket, with the girlfriend, with the wife, with the fiance, whatever it be, with the boyfriend, girls, if you're watching, with by yourself, and imagine. Okay, I'm just gonna leave it there. Okay, cheers, guys. All the best.